break?
It feel great. It really do. I just been trusting my work for real, so it showed this game.
Did you feel any different in pregame? Did you have an idea that this could be different tonight?
Yeah, I definitely did. Shots was falling, and shoot around and warm-ups, it just felt good. So
The difference was tonight in the fourth quarter, y'all hit big shots. You hit a big three. Just talk about what was going through your mind going into the fourth quarter?
really just finishing for real. Like, I know we was going to get the dub. I felt it. So really just trusting and not playing sped up. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to get steals. They wanted to, speed us up. So really just staying poised and finishing the game.
Kahlen, you had double figures as well. You've had moments in the recent weeks where you were knocking down threes. Did you feel good tonight? Talk about your performance.
During warm-ups, I was feeling it. Pre-game speech, I kind of just had this feeling in my heart, like, this is our game. The energy was good. So.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was about to say, kind of expound on that for both players to finally get on the board in the Sun Belt, kind of that feeling once the clock went zero on that. You want to go first?
I'm sorry, I don't really.
Your feelings of being able to get y'all first Sun Belt Conference win this season.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we've been waiting on this, and it feels really good. So this is something that we're definitely going to continue to chase. The emphasis has been playing for 40 minutes, and we finally, put that together. So that feels really good, and we want to keep on doing that.
Yeah, we want to build on it for real. Like, it feels great to get our first win. We just want to build on it and not get comfortable. So, yeah.
Coach, one of the things that was a big key is y'all been shooting free throws pretty well this year. And I've been saying, if you get that game close enough, it's going to matter. And really, if you look at the stat sheet, that was one of the big differences between y'all and them. Y'all made free throws.
Yeah, and I come out every halftime of every game and tell them, if we're going to be in the game, we're going to have to knock down free throws because, you get the lead by 2 or 3 points, they're going to foul toward the end. And I say it every game coming out of halftime, hey, we got to knock down free throws. But we always talk about it, the right people were shooting the free throws, too. She was 2 for 2. She was 10 for 11. And I don't know what Mosh was. I know she hit 2 big ones at the end, But we need those people. Even Bianca was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. So the right people, when they're shooting the free throws, it always kind of works, It doesn't always work like that. But the way we run that inbounds play is we're trying to get the ball to her. It's not really trying to score because we know they're going to foul. We were able to get to her 2 times, and then on the third time, Mosh ended up with the ball. But I thought we played a lot of energy. She's not telling you what I told her though. I told her forget about scoring. I needed her to rebound and defend, and then the score. If she rebounded and defended, the scoring was going to come. And that she worries too much about the scoring, and when she's missing shots, and she didn't tonight. And I thought she's got to help us elsewhere. Even when you don't score, and she did it tonight. She helped on there. I think she ended up with 6 rebounds, which is big for a guard for us. And I thought she played some really good defense and was able to help us as a team. I think that's big.
What was the key as far as limiting their three-point shooting? Because that was a big part of the win tonight. They didn't shoot a high percentage.
I thought when we came out of halftime and went to that 1-2-2, we kind of added this 1-2-2 zone. And we haven't been really as effective, but it has the same principles as man-to-man where you're running everywhere. Our man is not about sliding or anything, it's about running. And so it kind of helped. And I thought we caught them off guard because we actually came out at halftime and said, hey, we're going to run this 1 or 2 times and we're going to go back to our man just to kind of catch them off guard. And we played almost the whole third quarter in it. We didn't get out of it. So I think it was pretty effective and something that we can work to get better. And you always worry about rebounding out, and I think there were some times where they were out-rebounding us out of it, and then all of a sudden we started to understand it and blocking out and rebounding.
I noticed going into the first and second quarter, you guys ended up closing strong, ended up with a lead, and ended up with a tie. Coach, what is something that you kind of noticed in those final stretches of that first and second quarter?
I think for us, it's try to be focused and not try to do too much. I think sometimes, our point guards are sometimes got a lot of pressure on them because they trapping and all that. And I didn't think they tried to do too much. And I thought we played a little bit slower, because they were trying to trap everything on the sidelines, and I thought we stayed away from it a little bit. And I mean, we pretty much won every quarter, and that's, to me, that's big for us, And then those live ball turnovers the first half, I think that kind of hurt us a little bit. But then the second half, it was not near as bad. We might have had some turnovers, but they wasn't live ball turnovers to where they could go and score. So, I think it's a process. We still got a ways to go to get better at some of the things we need to do. But I thought today we were better, and I think we're just a process of continuing to try to get better so we can get more consistent in those quarters, like you're saying. We finished the quarters better, and we haven't been doing that.
The fourth quarter, you've had a couple games where y'all were doing well, and in the fourth quarter, things just, I thought, what was the message in the timeout before the fourth quarter? Because I thought y'all won the game in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. You had like, an 8-0 run or whatever it was, and it kind of got some separation. What was the message?
I mean, I think just, taking our time, and we want to be aggressive. I thought we were aggressive, but we were under control, I think. I think that's the big thing for us. If we can play like that, and we had some. The other thing too is that we didn't look tired for some reason. Mm-hmm. Usually we'll get to the fourth quarter, man, we just we didn't press, so that probably helped a little bit. But I didn't find anybody was tired. She played close to 40 minutes, and just kind of sucked it up, and so maybe we are getting in a little bit better shape and stuff like that. Because man, in a lot of the other games, we get tired and we start making mistake after mistake, and we didn't tonight. So maybe hopefully that we're getting in a little bit better shape, and it can continue.
So, are you going to have more than 8 for the next game?
No, I think Amani's getting operated tomorrow, so it's going to be depending on how that goes. They replacing her tooth and stuff like that, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll have her on Saturday.